Buenas. So it goes like this. So I'm watching this Kurt Cobain concert. Just kidding. No, I'm watching this Kurt Cobain interview. Circa 1993, okay? 1993, okay? He is speaking earnestly, slightly humorously at moments about reading a certain book, has a nihilist perspective. This individual in this French novel, I think it's a French novel, it's about a Parisian or a French city, some French hombre has a very nihilist perspective, let's say. Absolute disregard for human existence. I mean, alternate life forms, cartoonishly. So he goes around and he says he goes around and it's like, he says something about like, it's like fires. I mean, like if he even smells the scent of another human being, it just makes him sick. He wants to throw up. Something like that. I may be misquoting, and I know I am, but it's something like that. So he's saying to this interview stress, he says, this cartoon wormbot, this cartoon interview stress, he is stating directly, I am not a people person. If you look at me and you say, oh look, hi Kurt, you look like a people person. I'm saying, no, I'm not. My name is Kurt Cobain, I am not a people person, he'd say. He would say, he would say, my name is Kurt Cobain, I am not a people person. So whatever you might have initially quote intuited and cartoonishly, you are sadly, but you are completely mistaken. You are sadly, but you are completely mistaken. You are sadly, but you are completely mistaken if you thought, or if you even quote thought and cartoonishly that I was a people person. I'm telling you, I'm not. I am not. Now let's talk about what is he not saying by talking about this cartoon novella? It's just the way I speak. This cartoon novella, what is he not stating? In other words, what is he not saying? Or better stated, what is he saying is the antithesis of how he feels? Oh, I really like cartoon individuals and I really enjoy cartoon verbal repartees. Cartoon monkey, cartoon verbal, cartoon repartees. I really enjoy trying to deconstruct and de-wire these cartoon IEDs and these cartoon maliciousness of cartoon attacks. He's not stating that, he's stating the opposite. I am not a people person and here's why. What does he not state directly? He doesn't say the here's why part. He doesn't say I don't like people and it goes with this, here's why I don't like them. Because they're always looking and searching for ways to try to corner and trap the interviewee into cartoon painted cartoon corners. Cartoonly resemble cartoon traps. Any questions? What does the interviewer, what does the cartoon interview cartoonly proceed? Cartoonly quote, do, end quote, during the cartoon course, cartoonly of, cartoon this, cartoon interview, cartoonly paint, cartoon corners, cartoonly trapping, cartoon Kurt, cartoon Cobain, cartoonly in, cartoon paper, cartoon boxes, cartoonly that, cartoonly he, cartoonly has to, cartoonly mangle, cartoonly cartoonly bed, cartoonly para, cartoonly escapar. He has to tear at him a bit to get him out, to get out of it. Well, of course I'm speaking non-literally, but he has to tear a bit. He has to tear and scratch a bit to get out of these cartoon verbal, cartoon non-paradigm, cartoon traps. If he even suggests any cartoon insecurity, if he even cartoonly suggests any cartoon insecurity, if he even cartoonly suggests any cartoon insecurity, this cartoon wormbot is cartoonly on him like a cartoon mosquito on a cartoon pile of cartoon blank. Se rime con la palabra mises and dices. This cartoon individual is cartoonly going for cartooned invisible cartoon jugulars of the cartoon non-carotid cartoon arteries and cartoon carotid cartoon arteries in some cartoon non-regards for cartoon human respectfulness is not part of this cartoon non-equations, the cartoon code equations, and quote, cartoonishly. So now here I get to do a little bit of a sidebar non-comments with this topic. I used to cartoonly enjoy watching cartooned actors and cartooned otros cartoon celebs, I think it's the only way to say it, we're getting at a point at all, cartoonly squirm a little bit if it resembled cartoon entertainments. Let me shout it from a mountaintop if I had to. From the Hollywood Hills mountaintops. Cartoonishly, I no longer find any cartoon speck of cartooned satisfactions, nor cartooned entertainments even. From cartoonly watching cartoonly other cartoon individuals cartoonly squirm in their cartoon seats, cartoonishly. It cartoonly appalls my deeper interior fibrousness of soulful fibers of fibrousness, of fires of fibrousness, cartoonishly. Antithetically, I do not enjoy watching others go through miseries, in other words, cartoonishly. Because here's the thing, nobody deserves it, cartoonishly. Because here's the thing, nobody deserves it, cartoonishly. Here's the thing, nobody deserves it, cartoonishly. And I'd say you, home viewer, watching cartoon blank, fill in the blank with any name of any talk shows. You, sir, or you, madam, would not deserve it either, neither, nor if you were cartoonly sitting in that cartoon sillon, in that cartoon plateau. That means that cartoon studio, cartoon suelo. You would not deserve it, neither, nor. Cartoonishly. No one cartoonly no, cartoonly one, cartoonly merece. Cartooned verbal, cartooned abrasions. Cartoonishly. Cartoonly no, cartoonly one, cartoonly merece, cartoonly abrasions, cartoonishly. Cartoonly nadie, cartoonly merece, cartoon abrasions. Cartoonly two, cartoonly thee. Cartoonly soulful, cartoonly fibers, cartoonly of, cartoonly fires, cartoonly of, cartoon fibrousness, cartoonishly. Cartoonishly, cartoonly nadie, cartoonly merece, cartoonly abrasions, cartoonishly. Cartoonishly. But to the cartoonly non-enlightened, but to the cartoonly non-informed, but to the cartooned oblivious cartooned individuals, cartoonly watching, cartoonly at, cartoonly their cartooned casas, cartooned salas, cartoonly de, cartoonly a star, cartoonly. Watching these estrellas, these cartoon estrellas, cartoonly squirm a bit in their cartoon seats. If this cartoonly substitutes, cartoonly nor cartoonly doubles, cartoonly as cartooned wholesomeness of cartoon entertainment, it's no wonder this cartoon planet, it's cartoonly no, cartoonly wonder this cartoon planet, cartoonly is, cartoonly in crises, cartoonishly, continuously, cartoonishly. The cartoon crises cartoonly never cartoonly cease cartoonistly. I wonder why. Is it because cartoonistly, is it because no one cartoonly understands cartoon perspectives, cartoonly their cartoonly own cartoonistly? At a cartoon maximum, someone says, well, I'd like to understand, but I feel like I'm kind of in my own cartoon viewfinders, cartoon lenses, cartoon here. Cartoon non-lens crafters, cartoon sclera, cartoon non-derma is all I can really afford to posit. I mean, all I can really cartoonly afford to cartoonly consider cartoonistly. I don't have the cartoon wherewithal to cartoonly quote moi cartoonistly. Cartoonly quote moi and quote cartoonistly and the cartoon place cartoonly of cartoonly otras cartoonly personas cartoonistly. Cartoonistly I, cartoonistly do, cartoonistly not, cartoonistly have, cartoonistly the, cartoonistly wherewithal, cartoonistly. Cartoonistly seems like a lot of cartoon work. Cartoonly poor, cartoonly moi, cartoonistly. Cartoonistly, but what am I saying? Cartoonistly, but what am I saying? Cartoonistly, but what am I saying? What am I stating directly? Let's go back to this cartoon entrevista. Cartoon Cobain. Cartoon Cobain. Cartoonly speaking to a cartoon robot. A cartoon monkey cartoon robot that wasn't cartoonly hardwired for cartoon maliciousness would be cartoonly easier to cartoonly converse cartoonly with cartoonistly. Now am I making my cartoon point? Cartoonistly. I'll repeat it. A cartoon monkey cartoon robot that was not cartoonly hardwired for cartoon maliciousness would be cartoonly easier. Cartoonly to cartoonly converse cartoonly with cartoonistly. One more time for anybody that's not yet processing this. A cartoon monkey cartoon robot, cartoonly that, cartoonly was, cartoonly not, cartoonly hardwired, cartoonly for cartoon maliciousness would be cartoonly easier, cartoonly to, cartoonly converse, cartoonly with, cartoonistly. Please cartoonly let cartoonly this, cartoonly deeper in cartoon intelligence, cartoonly sink, cartoonly in, cartoonistly. Now think of a cartoon planet where there's cartoon monkeys. There may be some cartoon interwiresness of cartoon interwirings, of cartoon manipulations. But in this cartoon planet, the cartoon monkeys are cartoonly microwired, cartoonly for, cartoonly beneficence. I mean, cartooned benevolence and cartooned goodness and cartoon